Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Levinson, managing partner with Levinson and Associates. With me today, we have Joseph Loughran, our marketing vice president. And so, first of all, I want to thank everybody for attending today's call, especially we know how hectic things get around holiday time. So, happy holidays to everybody, and truly thank you for taking the time and sharing it with us this afternoon. So just a couple things that I want to point out before we jump in here. You know, it's so important that we understand as an IMO that, you know, this 45 minutes of your time that you're sharing with us is crucial and so important to you guys and girls that are on this call. You know, we want to make sure that not 1 minute is wasted time and that you can walk away with some good sales ideas and some great ways to change your business. And maybe if you can pick up a tip or two to help motivate yourself personally, you know, even better. So, you know, like I always say, take out a pen and paper, jot down any notes, questions, comments that you might have. You're going to see some great ideas, I promise you, and we all know how, you know, we see things now and then by tomorrow morning something else comes up and you totally forgot about, you know, your brilliant idea that you had yesterday during the webinar. So make sure to write down notes, so important. You know, we meet once a week. We talk about what are the highlights, what are the topics that we're going to go over on these webinars. And, you know, what we wanted to talk about before the year was over is our exclusive scholarship platform. We've made some new updates. We have some new colleges, new products, carriers that are part of the program now, some new marketing pieces that we're going to share. It's all great stuff. And the reason why we're always marketing this, it's all over our website. If you're using our free agent websites, which everybody should have, especially these days, you're going to see an actual scholarship button that talks about the scholarship platform. And the reason why we're such big believers in this, if you think back, you know, let's say, you know, 30 years ago, if depending on how old you are, you know, you basically had to go sell life insurance, and the spin was, you know, yes, it's going to protect your family, but the person buying the policy is really not benefiting from the policy while they're alive. Obviously, the insured will pass on and their family will be protected, and that's great peace of mind, as we all know, but there's no benefits to that insured during the policy years. So, you know, you fast forward now, say another, you know, 20, 30 years into the future to, let's say, 2018, you know, going into next year. And now we have living benefits to talk about. So it's not just life insurance that doesn't pay until the person's not here anymore, but it's life insurance that pays or benefits while you're still alive. That's the new spin. And that's a great story to tell, especially to go back in your book of business, okay? Maybe to look at old term insurance policies that you sold. Now you can say, hey, come buy the new term insurance that pays while you're still alive. And we're talking, of course, about living benefits and return of premium. So a bunch of neat stuff nowadays. Another great story to tell, again, life insurance that pays while you're alive. What better way? Think about this. What better way for you to put a spin on life insurance and talk to parents or grandparents and say, you know, yes, of course, if God forbid you pass on, your family's going to be protected with a tax-free death benefit. And yes, that's wonderful. But also imagine you can give your child or grandchild, okay, a $40,000 scholarship, okay, while you're still alive, and watch that child go through and graduate a typical, you know, 4-year tuition, private college that's part of our program. Okay, what better way is it to tug on those heartstrings by saying, hey, you're going to help pay for little Johnny's 4-year tuition by purchasing this life insurance policy? Folks, I don't know of a better way to tug on a heartstring than that. It makes for a great story, okay? And it works. It's a win-win for the child that's attending the four-year university. It's a win-win for the parent or grandparent. It's a win-win for the agent, okay, for you, for us, the carrier, or the IMO, and of course, the life insurance company, right? Everybody wins. There's no skin off your back. There's no commission reduction. There's no premium increase to the client. So, you ask yourself the question, why am I not marketing the scholarship platform? And 99% of the time, our agents are saying, the reason why I'm not marketing the platform, I know it works and it sounds great, but I don't understand it. There's too many moving parts. So we wanted to take some time today, break it down in black and white, show you some of the new technology and marketing pieces that we put together to make it more user-friendly so you could start marketing this literally this afternoon. Okay, now just again, think about this, and I love this spin on this, and you can use this as well if you're recruiting agents or you own an agency. Now put yourself in the consumer's shoes. So let's say Joe is a life insurance agent and Bill Levinson is a life insurance agent. We're both pitching the same final expense product to our senior client, right? Now, Joe's using one company, I'm using another. They're both A-rated companies. Our premium is within $1 of each other. So we're neck and neck, okay? And let's say they like Joe a little bit more, okay? But Bill is giving away this one free year scholarship, okay, to the consumer to give to their grandchildren, right? The question you ask yourself, who is the client going to buy from? Even if they like Joe a little bit more, they're going to buy from Bill. Every single time they're getting the same product, same type of company, okay, but they're getting more value add because I'm giving them this free scholarship and they're not paying any additional premium for it, or they're not sucked into a product they don't need. Okay, we have almost 100 products now that are on the platform. So the question is, you're shaking your head, why am I not using this? So anyway, we put together these slides today to show you how easy this is, and it's a great spin on selling and marketing life insurance. Okay, let's dive into the next slide here. And I'm also going to mention this. This is a quick breakdown. We're going to send out some brochures and slides to everybody on today's call so you can read up on this, especially over the weekend, and get comfortable, because I promise you, once you start marketing this, it really is a win-win. It will change your business because, again, life insurance that pays while you're still alive. Great story. There is no other program in the industry today. Now, just write this down, okay? No other program in the industry today that will allow you, okay, you, meaning the agent, that will allow you to give a $500 gift card, which is a scholarship credit, a $500 gift card to any person or consumer that you meet with, either on a telephone call, in person, at a Starbucks. If you want to set up a webinar or a seminar, you can give every single person you meet with a $500 gift card today, this afternoon, with no purchase necessary, even if they don't buy a policy from you, just for listening to you. Okay, you talk about, how you can get seminar attendance up. What a great way. That old Ponderosa buffet free lunch has been done for years, but how about throwing in these gift cards above and beyond that? How about using some of these gift cards for holiday gifts? Okay, if somebody listens to you talk about the program for 5 minutes, they get this gift card. What a great marketing piece. What a great way to drum up some new phone calls and be able to tell your story. There's nothing else that does this, okay? This is available to you once you're set up, and it's free for you to be set up. What other program in the industry will allow you to give your consumer, once they purchase a product from you, right? You give them $500 more in scholarship credit in their account every single year for an annual policy review. Okay, you talk about, keeping clients, keeping your name in front of clients. What is this going to make them do? It's going to make them pick up the phone every year and call their agent back to say, hey, where's my 500 points? And that's a great way for you to say, hey, by the way, has anything changed in your life? Have you ever thought about disability insurance, long-term care? This is how we keep the foot in the door and we don't lose our prospects. We keep our book growing and we're off to the races. So here you have $500 just if someone attends a meeting of yours, okay, online or in person, no purchase necessary. $500 for an annual policy review, okay? If your client refers their friend or neighbor that says, hey, Johnny's also interested in this program, or Betty down the street wants the program for her grandchild. If your client refers a friend, neighbor, they get another $500 of credit in their scholarship account. Okay, you talk about a referral stream. Great. So, here you have 3 ways that you can keep your name in front of clients, okay, that's going to lock you into these consumers forever. There's nothing else that operates like this in the industry that's free. There's not. And you're not paying for it by taking a reduction of commission. So truly a win-win. Okay, I'm going to talk about this briefly, and then we're going to have Joe jump right in here and dive into how the points work so everybody understands this. So the Tuition Rewards program is backed by Sage Scholars. Dr. Jim Johnston is the founder of the company, and he started this about 15 years ago now. So every single month, on the average, we're adding 1 college. This past year, we were adding almost 2 colleges every month. We're at over 380 colleges across the country today. Okay, that is huge. That's I mean, in my opinion, okay, if the program didn't work, that number would be going backwards. Okay, so that's the proof in the pudding right there. So it's 1 year tuition free, which is 25% discount every year. Okay, that's a 4-year tuition totaling 1 free year of college. Okay, on the bottom there in red, you're talking about ways to tell your story. How do you spin this to make your telephone ring or drive up attendance for a webinar or seminar? Help clients combat the rising cost of education. So many articles, right, on the rising cost of college tuition. What a great way to create loyal customers for life. Every 12 months, this consumer has to go back to you. You're the gatekeeper. You're the one that allows them to deposit $500 more or points in their account by doing the annual policy review. On the bottom, create an ongoing stream of client referrals and new prospects. Every person they refer to you, another $500 or points in their scholarship account. It's that simple, and I'm not trying to sell anyone on this. I just think that any insurance agent out there should be using a program like this. It truly is a win-win, and we already put in all of our time, resources, dollars over the last 5 years creating this for the life insurance world. Now it's up to our agents to run with this. Okay, Joe's going to break it down for you. Again, jot down these notes because I know you're going to have some questions, and I want to make sure by after this call today, everybody is ready to market and sell the scholarship platform. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So I want to start off just with a couple numbers. Normally when we go over statistics, you don't really see a lot of added value, but I think when I go through a couple of these numbers, you will definitely be in awe of just how powerful this scholarship platform is. So the first one I want to point out is the total points that are valued to the scholarship program are just over 62 million. That was submitted to the member colleges, up 32% from the previous year. So it is the country's largest private college savings platform and has been the fastest growing, as we'll see in a couple seconds here. There's just over 6.9 million students that have been or are enrolled in the Tuition Rewards program. And also, if you look towards the very middle of the page there, the latest university, this just came in earlier this week, is Aurora University, which is out of Illinois. We're now up to 380 member colleges in 46 different states as of this month. That Aurora University, that addition, was the 20th new college for this year in 2017. Last year, they added 18 new colleges. So since we've been using this scholarship program, we've seen it really grow at a pretty accelerated rate, which is great because the more colleges you can provide as part of this program to your clients, the better off everybody is. I do want to break down some of the points and how they work. I will be emailing out a copy of this so everyone can have this on their desk or save it on their computer. Like Bill had mentioned, the way that the rewards point system works is every point is equivalent to a $1 guaranteed minimum scholarship discount. So if you look at the slide here at the very top, a pre-sale activity, maybe having a phone call with a client, doing a webinar, maybe attending any sort of seminar, those clients all receive 500 points absolutely free of charge, no purchase necessary. So if I have a conversation with my next door neighbor about the scholarship program and I say, hey Jim, you really should take a look at this, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a free 500 point voucher just for spending 5 minutes to go over the platform. That is equivalent to a $500 discount at any one of those 380 plus member colleges. Now, as we move down the line here, if that client ends up purchasing any eligible life insurance product, even annuity products, we have disability, critical illness, we're going to run through the entire carrier list in just a few slides here. They automatically get 4,500 reward points. So right off the bat, that's a $5,000 discount on tuition rewards. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Any client referrals. So I talked to my next door neighbor and he says, my niece would really love this program. She's got a couple of children. Great, send me the referral. I get to give my neighbor an additional 500 reward points. And I get to give his niece that 500 points just for that initial conversation. So you're giving your clients and their network a really great incentive to refer you more clients and prospects to discuss that scholarship platform. Now, if any of these clients purchase an eligible product, they're automatically going to receive 2,000 points every policy anniversary starting in the second year. And this is really great at the bottom here, annual policy reviews. You can make that phone call or send that email that says, hey, Jim, it's time to go over your policy. By the way, you're part of that scholarship program that I mentioned when you purchased the policy, or we had that initial discussion, you actually get an additional 500 reward points into that tuition reward account just for doing an annual review. We can go over your policy and make sure that any changes that need to be made are made. So a great way to kind of not only, like Bill mentioned, open new doors and start the conversation, but also retain those clients and be able to continuously have that annual review and make sure that they're giving you those referrals on an ongoing basis. So in this scenario, this client that purchased a product just after 19 years, they had just under 50,000 reward points. So imagine being able to tell that client without really having to do anything special besides work with you as their agent, you're going to give them almost that 49,500 discount on any one of those member colleges. So really easy system built into getting those reward points and being able to accumulate them very quickly. Now, a lot of questions come up on, well, how do those reward points work? Do the clients get a check? Do they have to get reimbursed? So everything is done behind the scenes. It's a very streamlined, easy process for both you as the agent and the client. So any client that is a member and you actually enroll or they self-enroll in the reward system, they accumulate those reward points. They can add as many students as they want to the account. Now, the great thing is when that student is ready to attend any one of those universities, they actually just go on to the website for tuition rewards. They actually put in what university they're going to be attending, and those reward points are transmitted electronically to the admissions department at any one of those universities that they're attending, so that when they get that tuition bill, it's discounted by 25%. So all that's done behind the scenes to make things very simple, very easy. It's all handled in the back office website, which of course you as an agent have a login, and the clients can get an access to reward points and really see what's going on at any given time. So the whole system is designed to be very turnkey, very easy, just a simple platform to kind of get things started. Bill's going to go through an example of just how this works with a real life policy.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I want everyone to understand how you can sell, let's say, a whole life or a UL or indexed UL. And again, we're talking about these smaller face amount policies. This one's only $25,000 that you're looking at, but this could work at $1 million, at $5 million. I mean, whatever the case is, I don't care, what income level your client is at, who would say no to 1 year free scholarship at $40,000? okay? And I don't know anyone that would not want that option, right? So, let's be honest here and think about various people you can market this to. Anyone with young children, right? Anyone with, let's say, a newborn, okay? Great. Maybe any new families, maybe someone expecting. Great, great spin. Now, it's not only for the one free year of college, okay, but what better way, right? Then think about this. What better way to pay for a full 4-year tuition by using cash value in a life insurance policy on top of the scholarship? I mean, that is genius. And you still have a death benefit running in the background. God forbid the breadwinner in the family, right, passes on, child gets tax-free death benefit, pays for the rest of college tax-free, done, you move on, and that's the end of the policy. So this truly covers all sides. Now, just think about this. We ran a small final expense policy, but it's the same idea with a large IUL policy, a large whole life, or universal life, anything with cash accumulation, you can do the same concept. So think about this now. So this is a female age 65, non-tobacco, $25,000 of face amount. Total premium is $106 a month, and that comes with the free scholarship, as we know, okay? Let's say a grandparent buys this on little Jenny, who's, let's say, just born. Okay, so now let's say the grandparent was going to purchase this type of policy regardless. Now they have this 1 year of scholarship thrown in at no charge, right? Because let's say the client went with Bill Levinson instead of Joseph Loughran. Even if she liked Joe better, she went with me because of the value add. So I laid out this illustration in front of our client here. And what I did is I said, okay, you're going to pay $106 a month. Fast forward to 19 years when little Jenny now is entering her first year of college, okay? We have $16,000 plus of cash accumulation. We have 41,000 points or dollars used for scholarship. We have a total, look at the bottom right side, we have a total combined value of over $57,000 to be used for a college education. Now, folks, this is a small final expense policy, okay? Imagine when you're looking at a nice whole life or indexed UL or universal life that gives you, in some cases, hundreds of $1,000s of cash value, plus your $41,000 in scholarship. This will literally pay for a full 4-year tuition and keep the policy going. And if the breadwinner dies or passes on, your client, okay, or I'm sorry, your beneficiary will receive a full tax-free death benefit, college paid for, done, move on. So what a great way to sell and spin life insurance that, once again, pays while you're still alive, okay? That is awesome. It changes up your complete story, okay? When, like I said, going back to the old days where you had to die for the life insurance policy to trigger, what a great new refreshing way to talk about life insurance. So it's so important that you get your arms wrapped around this concept, and you can do this with any universal life illustration, whole life illustration, and it's the same exact concept. Okay, so moving forward, I know everyone's saying, wow, great idea. How come I didn't do this sooner? Well, now is the time, and there's no reason to not start off 2018 with a bang. Get some of this marketing material out to your consumers. Even use our agency automator. As you know, you get 1,000 prospects to speak to every single month. Okay, what a great way. Send out an e-blast on this stuff. We already have everything built for you. We can co-brand everything with your name on it. You can send out a physical mailer, e-blast, park a nice banner on your website, on your Facebook page, social media. Everything is already done for you. We're going to skip around a little bit. Look at that chalkboard in front of you. On the top left side, we put all the info on a full retail website for you. That's free. Right under that, we have a website called the College Navigator that has all of our colleges listed, so you can sit down with a client and talk about various colleges, what the acceptance rate is. You can talk about room and board, security. I mean, everything that you need to know about that particular school is on that website called College Navigator. Moving over to the right side, direct mail marketing. These are all the brochures that we put together for you, marketing pieces. Moving one up from there, we have email marketing, various templates available. On the top right, we even put together a training series. Now, this is really neat. You talk about, adding a designation onto your name on your business card, right? Well, you're not just a life insurance specialist anymore. Now you can talk about college planning. So this is a full 101 training series, okay, that certifies you to become a college planning professional, and it teaches you all about the lingo used, all about college loans, what it's a FAFSA form, everything you need to know in one easy-to-read black and white area called Professor 101. On the bottom now, if you want to jot this down, these are our latest carriers and products that all qualify for the program. We have Sagicor, all products qualify, Kansas City Life, Allianz, American National, Foresters, Assurity, Fidelity Security Life, Mutual of Omaha, Life of the Southwest, National Life Group, and Starmount. Now, what's so neat about this, when we first rolled this out 5 years ago, you basically had to use Kansas City Life and their permanent products, and that was it, okay? Now, look how far we've come. What does this tell you? That you can sell competitive life insurance, annuities, disability, critical illness, guaranteed issue, and still give out this 1-year scholarship. Even if you're already contracted with one of those carriers through another IMO and you say, hey, I'd rather go with Levinson because I want access to the scholarship program, we can transfer you. And most of the times we can actually match or beat your existing commission, plus you get that cash for contracting incentive. So we make it an easy transition, and of course you'll have full access to the scholarship platform now with almost 100 products to choose from. So no more excuses, folks. I hate to hear that, oh, I love the platform, but I just haven't taken the time to get my arms wrapped around it. That just kills me because we put so much time and effort into making this available. So when I hear that, it just makes me sick. That's the reason why we wanted to focus on that today. Okay, our next slide here, and I know I get very into this stuff because, we sat here for years putting all this stuff together and these great ideas, and we know it works. I mean, we have agents that come to us and say, hey, Bill, I can't wait to sign up. I only want the carriers that qualify for the scholarship program. I mean, they don't even care about the carriers and the products, which I'm not saying is the right thing, because I think you always have to do what's best for your client, but it's just funny how, the trend is starting to change now. So I obviously love to hear that the agents love selling the program, and it's working for them, it works for us. Again, a win-win. Okay, this is another trifold brochure that we recently put together, and again, that's the front and back, all of this stuff available to co-brand. So again, just let us know if you're interested. We also have those pins. It's basically a magnetic pin that says, ask me about free scholarships. I mean, we have some agents that wear these all day long. They wear it to the grocery store, and they have people that literally will say, hey, tell me about a free scholarship. I have a son in middle school or a daughter in elementary school, and we know how much college could be. Tell me what your program is here. And again, it opens the door for a life insurance discussion. So we made these pins. They're available for free. So if you're licensed with one of our scholarship companies, I'll mail you out a pin. And for any agents that are appointed and they're active with us, I'll send a pin. Just let us know after the call, especially if you're working a trade show, if you're at a seminar, anything. Just throw the pin on. Like I said, we have agents that wear them all day long, and I know it sounds kind of stupid. It's a magnetic pin, but again, it opens the door to share your story, which is the name of the game. Okay, Joe's going to show you how easy it is to sign up these prospects. Okay, you sell them a policy, and then literally it's entering a name, email, phone. Joe's going to show you what that looks and feels like. We'll show you some of the new technology, and then we'll close out the call. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So we do have a really easy turnkey platform for your clients to enroll when you become an active scholarship agent. And that happens once you complete the appointment for any one of those eligible carriers with the scholarship platform. You actually receive an email from the Tuition Rewards program with your agent ID. You can actually direct clients to go to tuitionrewards.com /University Plus. They can put in your agent code, which will link them to you as your client, and then they can actually self-register. So this enrolls them in the entire system. You don't have to sit there and go into the website and add in all their information. Very simple, very easy. We even have a flyer which explains the process to the client. You can put your agent code on there and email that or mail that to them, and they can get into the system right away. So very simple, very easy to get started for both you and that client. We also have some great free agent websites that actually has a scholarship tab included. So this will kind of cover the scholarship platform. These are mobile optimized. We have a term and final expense quote engine, even some consumer videos. I did highlight the scholarship tab on this website so you can take a look at exactly what that looks like. It talks about the platform, about how it works. There's even a brochure on that website. The great thing is there is a lead capture form. So if someone's reading about the scholarship platform on your website and they're interested, they can fill out all their information, hit the submit button. You will instantly get an email with all of their contact information so you can actually follow up. And what's great is since you're having that initial conversation about that scholarship platform, you can give them that free 500-point voucher and they can use that scholarship discount right away with no purchase necessary. So that's included in the website. It's already populated. And of course, all your contact information is here. We are rolling out a brand new website and revisions for 2018. So that'll be part of an email that you'll receive in the next couple of weeks. But we do have some great changes coming for that website, including updates and videos for that scholarship platform.
Okay, good stuff, Joe. All right, we're almost done. I have a few more slides, and then we're going to close out the call. Again, very important stuff here. I hope you have your pen and paper out, taking notes, comments, questions. Okay, so Agency Automator. Now, if you've been with us a while, you've heard about this a million times because we swear by it. These days, if you don't have a CRM tool, you are falling behind, okay? If you use ours, great. If you have your own, that's fine too, but you need to keep your name in front of your consumers, your existing clients, your new prospects, everybody, okay? So important, especially with holiday time here. You should have a Happy Hanukkah email template, a Merry Christmas email template, a Happy New Year email template, thanking everybody, right, for their business, keeping your name and picture in front of your consumers, right, and prospects. So important. So this is our free tool for all active agents. And the reason why we're bringing this up again on today's webinar, because there's two sides to the Agency Automator. The left side, that's your CRM tool, keeping your name in front of your prospects. Then there's the right side that gives you 1,000 new prospects to market to every single month. And it's so important, okay, that we bring this up because, you know, we're talking about college planning, we're talking about marketing, we're talking about opening new doors to share your story, because that's the name of the game. I don't care if you're an MDRT producer knocking it out of the park, or if you're a third bedroom term agent writing $20 a month cases, right? It doesn't matter, okay? We know the $20 bill keeps the lights on, right? We understand that. So you have to think of ways to build your business, right? There's no staying still. You're either sliding or you're growing. There's no middle area. So to grow, we have to market and prospect. Agency Automator gives you 1,000 prospects, names, phone numbers, emails every single month. I love this system because let's say you're marketing scholarship. Now you can go in here and you can say, I want to pull a 15-mile radius, ages 30 to 50, maybe that recently purchased a home, right? As you can see in the red top right, the system will spit out, in this case, 3,217 records instantly. You can send out a e-blast with the push of a button. Even if you get 5%, okay, that respond, that's 50 new people to share your story to, right? Out of the 50, what if 5 buy? That's 5 new policies every month for free. That who knows who they can refer, and it goes on and on and on. So I'm just trying to draw the picture here. We have these trainings twice a week. It's so important. Jump on one of these. Make sure you're comfortable. We're making it bigger and better for January, coming out with our version 2, which includes a live virtual assistant. So in this case, we can say to our assistant, hey, Jenna, can you please call our 3,217 records and talk about my new webinar coming up next week that's going to talk about free college scholarships and life insurance, okay? If you get 50 people on, great. That's 50 more that you didn't have the prior week. So you have to think out of the box like this. And I don't care what you're marketing, even if you're a health insurance agent and you want to start to focus on standalone health insurance or med sup, whatever the case is, okay, even if it doesn't fall under us, that's fine, because we know when the life insurance sale comes up, you're going to call Levinson. Okay, so I hope everyone kind of understands the picture I'm trying to draw. It's just so important. Moving into the new year, if you're not email marketing, keeping your name out there, you're falling behind, okay? I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's true, and you know, the proof is in the pudding. Nowadays, you go to the movie theater. You go bring your car in for an oil change, okay? You're getting e-blasted from that same company every single month. You know, they're having a barbecue Sunday or a free oil change next Saturday. But the point is, when you're ready for that oil change or for that new car, you're going to remember that e-blast. So it's keeping your name out there. So, so important. Okay, now training, crucial, right? We all know to grow, I don't care what level you're at, you must keep your mind fresh. Things are changing constantly in our industry. As soon as you think you have it all figured out, there's another new program or product or change that comes around the corner. We all know how that works. So training is so important. That's why we put together these webinar training events that you're on right now. We have Joe Ross, Todd Ewing, private training events that are also available at no charge. So there's no reason to not take your knowledge to the next level with the Levinson training platform. Agency Automator every Tuesday and Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Right under that, Automator Plus, that's for agent recruiting. Same concept, but it's for our agents to use our programs and tools to recruit and build their downline. So important. Levinson 2017 highlights. We're having a final recap of 2017 on the 19th. We're basically giving the year in review, talking about everything that's coming up new for 18, and of course the highlights in 17. Don't miss the final webinar on December 19th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, the training that we put together exclusively for our agents. Now, we have Todd Ewing, who is awesome for selling over the phone. That one's already done. We had a 3-part training series. That's available for you to watch anytime over the holiday break here. It literally will run about 3 hours for all 3 sections, but Todd Ewing is awesome for selling over the phone. It's all on our website. It's a free download. If you want that, let us know. We can also email it out to you. We brought in Joe Ross. He is the top life insurance and annuity trainer in the industry, folks. And if you heard him, I know you agree with me. If you have not heard him, now's your chance. Session 1 is over, but we do have the recording available on our website. He talked all about life insurance that you don't have to die to use. Sound familiar? That's the whole living benefit spin that we're talking about today. Just under that, we have Session 2 coming up February 15th, right after Valentine's Day. He's going to talk about life insurance strategies in a changing tax environment. Also very, very important stuff. Session 3, he's one of our keynote speakers. He's going to be here live at the annual Agent Expo talking about unleashing the power of indexed universal life. Now, how great. Now, think about this. You sit down with a client using our new IUL software, and you explain to them how great IUL is, right? And how it's a huge leg up over their other, let's say, retirement or investment vehicles, right? Now, you can throw in a $41,000 scholarship for little Jenny and little Johnny. okay, who's going to be going to college in the next 5 years. What a great spin. Put all of these pieces together. We have a training for the power of IUL. We have our new software presentation system for IUL. And now you have a free scholarship you can combine into IUL. So again, win, win, win across the board. Okay, the Levinson Annual Agent Expo. You're going to hear and meet Joe Ross live. We have another keynote speaker, all of our top carriers, underwriters from all over the country, over 200 agents and GAs to network with. Write down that date, April 27th, 2018. It's a day you don't want to miss, free for all Levinson agents. Now, starting at just $15,000 of premium, you can qualify. We'll fly you in from anywhere in the country. So we pay for round-trip airfare, free weekend stay at our beachfront resort. That's what you're looking at in front of you. That's available to all Levinson agents, all business counts, life, annuity, long-term care, critical illness, disability, everything, all of the above. So make sure you get that premium in ASAP. Okay, our last slide here. Every Tuesday we have our Positive Tuesday quotes. Okay, it's on our Levinson Facebook page, and it's just a little way of trying to keep our staff, our agents, all in the right place. Okay, we have to have that right energy. No matter what's going on in your personal life, when you're ready for that seminar or webinar or speaking to a new client in person, if you're not right, if you're not feeling it, and you're not in that zone, they're going to feel that, okay? And nobody wants to buy from someone that has no emotion and no energy. So do whatever it takes to be in that right place, okay? And we can help you do that. We have all kinds of training and motivational stuff as well. So this is just our little way of showing you where we are on every single Tuesday, again, on our Levinson Facebook page. I'm also going to end with this. First of all, we know as an IMO, just like you and your business, we have to always make things bigger and better. That's our promise to our agents. So what we're doing for rolling out the new year here in 2018 in January, we have a brand new exclusive lead program for final expense mortgage protection. That's a little less money than our, well, we're still going to have our prior mortgage protection program. This is another option, but the leads are a little less money. They're all verified, qualified, exclusive to our agents. So this is going to be a great, great opportunity, especially for your downline agents as well, because they can't get these leads from anyone but you, as we know. Okay, so that's coming out January. You'll see a training on that. We have our brand new IUL software presentation system that blows our old system out of the water. This is much more user-friendly. We've been working on this for about a year now. We're about to launch it. You'll see it come out January. It's our brand new IUL software system. Agency Automator, we're rolling out the version 2, bigger and better than our 2017 model. Okay, that includes updated retail agent websites that have built-in lead capture, all kinds of new functions, the latest and greatest technology that you have seen in the life insurance industry, and I'll stand behind that. That's coming out January as well. Now available. Everybody should take out their smartphone right now. Okay, I'll give you a second. Any Google Android phone, any Apple iPhone, tablet, Levinson has the first and only fully functioning app available now. It's a free download in the App Store. You can do everything from your smartphone now that you can do from our desktop website. Okay, download the app now. I mean, literally, run quotes, sign up a client instantly, run an underwriting assessment using X-Ray, all instantly, real time. Check on your cases. I mean, everything. You name it, it's available now. Levinson app is available in the App Store, Google, Android, Apple, ready to go. Okay, we'll end with this. First off, I want to wish everyone a happy, happy holiday. So important, great family time, recharge time. Get ready for January 1, favorite time of year. We'll end with this. Crushing the weekdays is your permission slip to the best vacations and weekends ever. With that said, have a great rest of the week, a good weekend, and great selling. Take care.